All right, peace, what up, man? First and foremost, hopefully the Most High in your house shot is blessing y'all day, man. So I'm gonna come back with a quick video, man. Yeah, I just want to go into this, man. Like by His mercies you are consumed. One, we're alive in the Most High in your house as body, we're naturally alive, man. And two, man, here's the thing, too, man. Um. I want to go into this, man, because and now it's also part of spiritual maturity, man. And like kind of let's get Romans real quick, man, because I actually it's good living out like the word, man. Because let's get this, man, because like my homie, it's good, man. I just seen my peoples, man, like my family, even my family, even my homies, like peoples, man. I consider them family, man, over the years, man, because and that's why I just want to get because we are a family, man. Because that word tribe, man, 12 tribes of Israel. That word tribe means family, man. Now we know Romans 9:6 very applicable, man. But we gotta be mindful. That's why love is so important. Being merciful, kind, long suffering, and think gentle towards another, man. Because man, I just saw my people. I just had a great actually week, man. I was saw my people's, it's good seeing them, man. Because it is too, and also two levels of spiritual maturity as well. Because when I first came in the word and things of that nature, and when you first come in the word, now, listen, man, you the best way, the best way is to live it, man. Like the brother sent me firstborn said, man, your life, man, honestly, man. But at the end of the day, that's why 2 Ezra 7:19 says the Most High, there's no judge above the Most High, man. No judge above him, the Most High Yahushua, man. Because listen, he wants to wake them up, come in the word, come in the fold, and drink of his cup and come in the word. That's up to him, man. But your best example, if you want to win people over, is to the word, man. Is to live it, man. And that's it, man. Because you still be amongst your peoples, man. But but there's that Proverbs 11:1 kicks in. There's a balance. Because listen, not every family gathering I could be at, I'm going to be. But some now spiritually mature, listen, I could still be in the word, still be godly, but hey, listen, to still be amongst your peoples, man, because a lot of times too, that's why when I first came in, when we first come in, or even still now, okay, I was kind of especially around this time, you distance yourself from them and things of that nature, and it's all right, cool. It's in that, but still you want to do that still because listen, to know that they know that you're serious, but also too, man, but you can still see your peoples, man, love your peoples, man. Scriptures even say, forsake not an old friend, forsake not your own peoples, man. Don't forsake people that's been with you. Now it's different between what kind of people your loved ones come on, and if they what people kind of get rid of, okay, cool, I can't really hang around them no more. It's like that First Peter 4:3 pretty much, it's kind of like that dynamic. Well, also too, it's a balance, because listen, man, let's get that Romans 9 12 and 15, man, because this is my nana. She had a little get together, had a thing, she turned 80, and I showed up there and had a good time. Then I was with my brother all day, my actual brother. He yeah, man, he had he does martial arts. He had a Muay Thai match, so it was good, man. And then I was with my home yesterday, his family, man. Even though they actually, let's get Romans 12 and 15, man, because this weekend I really did those, man. I really did this, man. Honestly, it's just good living the scriptures, man. But it's more how much more in the Lord we should do this, man. To your actual family, those that do the will of the Most High Yahushua, man. But even in the end of the word, out the word, man. Let's get this Romans 12 and 15. It says, "Rejoice with them that do rejoice, and weep with them that weep." So yeah, rejoice with them that rejoice, man, and weep with them that weep, man. Honestly, that's just is what it is too, man. And I actually had the chance to do that, man. So and then also too, man, this is great doing that, man. It's being that love. It's just there, man. Because listen, we family, man. That's why I still, how we treat each other, man. Honestly, because that word tribe really means one sentence for tribe is family. So, that just is what it is. And spell how much more in the Lord, though, man. But, that's just, yeah, man, that's is what it is. No, I'm reading the next one. Be of the same mind. Well, it's talking about one mind, one body in Yahushua, and it's 1 Corinthians 12 and Peter, Philippians, being on the same core as far as the word, in the spirit, the testimony, the word, be of the same mind toward one another. Mind not high things, but the condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceit. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it is too. But yeah, man. But also too, man, that's just good, man. Because it is too. My family, my actual family, my we're not I don't have a big family, man. But that's just goes. Let's go to Judges real quick, man, because I was just thinking about this on the way here. No, even before that's good. Sirach 25, man, because like that's what's just missing with nowadays, man. Like growing up, man, that's the family dynamic. Like and the well, you like, of course, like um, let's get this Sirach Ecclesiasticus chapter yep. And this is the law right here. Leviticus, love thy neighbor like thyself. Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 1, it says, "In three things I was beautified, and stood up beautiful, both before Yahweh and men." See, the unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, and the love of neighbors, love thy neighbor as thyself. In Proverbs 3, do no harm to your neighbors. They live beside you, man. But that's going to what we talked about the other day on the holy holiday spirit to Holy Spirit, like the word, the light, love whites and cold. Once it's a most on your house shot, people don't love them, they're gonna love each other, and people don't love themselves. But yeah, man, and that's just says that godly love. So the love of neighbors and man and wife that agree together, man. Now, this is all going to the family dynamic, man. Even me when I was coming up, even before that, man, you seen that, man. Me just like hearing my people's talk today to my nana, my grandmother, man. We just showed that, man. Like how much more, like, because there's certain morals and principles that you learn, characters and moral that you learn, like outside the word, but and that could carry into word, and the word can line up with it. But how much more in the word and lining up with a godly standard? So, like yeah, man, that's just beautiful, man. This families that's together, man. So, yeah, man. But it is what it. But still balance, because you still got to have a little stiff on arm's length. But you're like, listen, I could come out. What's a good comp to this, man? Like it's similar, it's similar to like that comedian, man. It's similar to like that great artist, or that that good comedian. Like every now and then, like he'll pop out, like and when you see him, like, oh man, it's all love. But it's and that person, or he comes in, like see him, he drops a great album, or he disappears for a little bit, takes a little couple years off, and comes back another album. He's amongst like the people, or like that stand-up comic that that's what Dave Chappelle's good at. That, like, listen, he does kind of more like specials now, like but or like a Chris Rock per se, like they come every few years or so, like every like few years, when we don't expect to see them, they come and they deliver good content, good show, good specials, good quality, but you don't see them. It's the same thing you gotta be with your family, man. Like it's that balance, especially with the word. Like, listen, man, because everything. Listen, like certain times, like, okay, no, I'm not, just can't be amongst y'all too much, because it does say Sirach, does say, listen, mind the time around those, like especially those that are like kind of out the word, and well, it's kind of going to foolish things, but listen, you can't if certain things, like certain behaviors are okay, cool. I can't kind of be around you, auntie. You kind of drink too much, uncle. You get auntie, uncle, auntie, y'all get drunk too much, y'all do this and that, or y'all want to like fight all the time, kind of nigga nonsense. All right, cool. Like, I love y'all, but this is like that type of stuff and other things. Cause if you got families that, like, some families out there that that actually, the more than fight, they actually shoot at each other. That other stuff, like, yeah, you might want to leave that alone. But listen, if it's just your people's, man, like, be around them every so, like, here and there. But this can't be around too much. But yeah, man. But it is what it is, man. Be amongst your people. It's just to have that boundary and that line. That's what I'm saying. But But yeah, man, let me grab these Judges, man, because I'm saying I don't have a big family, man, but but like we was talking about, that love is there. So if that love is there, man, like it's gonna feel like let's just kind of like Judges. Let's go Judges 6 real quick, man. Judges 6 and Judges 6 and let's see. I want the third. What's that? Judges 6 or what's that? Judges. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, God, where is it at? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Judges 7:6, and the number of them that lapped, putting their hands to their mouth, were 300 men, and all the rest of the people bowed down before their knees and to drink water. So yeah, he had 300 men, but that was spiritually, that's a lot. And you know what it is? Let's go to hold on. Yeah, I dropped it. Let's go to Ecclesiastes real quick too, man, because let's read this again one more time. He says, in the number of them that lapped, putting their hands to their mouth, were 300 men, but the rest of the people bowed their knees and drink water. But I said to say, man, it was 300 men, but that's a lot of people, man. Especially that like, you know, that love is there. Like, you know, one, they were going to war with this one, but that's a little different. But I'm saying a lot of times it's always not about. My point is being that it's not always about number. I was just talking about this with my homie yesterday, man. It's about the quality of people that's around you, man, not quantity. The quality of people around you, man. Because listen, no, like the brother sent me first one was talking about yesterday, man. Like, you know, it's always not going to be like, you know, only three, like he said yesterday at Pentecost in Acts 2, only 3,000 people out of what? Probably 1 million people like caught the spirit there. Or like, you know, Joshua and Caleb was the only ones of that generation pretty much to make it to promised land. Noah, during the time of Noah, only 8 people survived. So yeah, man, it's always a few, man. Like Yahushua said himself, listen, the world to come is for a few. You know, many called, but few are chosen. Second Ezra said the same thing. The world that is coming is made for few, man. So it's like, even on the natural side, on your life, man, like, you know, we expect the expectations a lot of time is like, it's supposed to be a lot of people, or like we think it's supposed to be all these people that's there for us that they care. But man, listen, in real life, man, you only gonna have like, you know, only like a few, like actually generally people that care about you, like 2 or 3 at most, man. No, exactly, man. That's why I said, well, in the 2 or 3, I'm there, man. Not saying if you can't have a big camp or a big congregation, a big church, you know, no matter what fraction you're in, like, you know, even if you some of our people outside the word, like that's not saying that, but listen, that's just showing the power of the Most High and the power of love, man. It's all good as long as there those few people there, man. Actually, let's get this Ecclesiastes, man, because you know that's just it, man. Because a lot of times too, that few is actually like, you know, probably the more quality and actually doesn't care about you, man. Because I remember, like, you know, at X's memorial service, they had it at the Barclay when he passed away. Like, you know, Swiss Beats called a lot of people out, the whole crowd out. He said, listen, man, like, you know, he could have used all this help when he was alive. Like, you know, y'all, a lot of these people here now when he's dead, but like, you know, y'all came at the word works now. But like, listen, when he was alive, he could use all this help. So that's this example, like, you know, like a lot of times too, like, you know, that's just like, you know, not always the you know, there's a lot of people. It's like that's not always the case, man. Like, you know, let's get this Ecclesiastes real quick. He said, listen, Ecclesiastes 7:28. He says, which my soul seeketh, but I find not one. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those I have not found. So yeah, man. So like, listen, what's it saying, man? Out of one, Solomon said, listen, out of one man, I found one just, upright, faithful man, one solid, real nigga. Honestly, pretty much. Let me say it like, just keep it with you, like real one, man, real, like, no. A solid dude, like, you know, that's just a one in the godly, like, you know, pretty much faithful to the Most High Yahushua, devoted, you know, obedient to his instruction, law, statutes, commandments, like the Sirach said, like, you know, surround yourself with godly man, they'll be like unto yourself, like, you know that who now knows keepeth the commandments. So, you know, but I even said that really because even outside the word, there's one solid dude, because that's even in life too, like, you know, honestly. But women, like, that's another story we talked about another time, because like the Burger Chronicles Jewish said, for the most part, women aren't naturally like good. There's certain things like they just like, there are good women out here. Let me not say, because we talk about that, but this for the most part they really aren't like good people for the most part. There's just a lot of like things that women, like, you know, there no, let me say there are. That's what I'm saying for the most part, because like that's what Solomon even said. Out of women, it's just because certain things are like honor and integrity, and there are women out here like that. But it's like, well, I get what Solomon's saying here. It's just like, all right. Because certain things, like, you know, because honestly, that's a story for another day. Because I don't want to come off like, you know, I don't want. I had to like actually sit and think about, because I want to say I'm gonna sit and think about what I'm want to say about that, man. But you know, that just is what it is. But But yeah, man, that's just is what it is too, man. So that's what it is, cause like even like that's why I said my family, we're not a big family, but it's just always my point is being said. Listen, it's about quality and not quantity, man. It's about like might be a few people that's just upright and good, like solid for you, faithful. I mean, loyal to you, faithful to the Most High in your house job, but even loyal to you, love you, but it's not always about the big numbers, man. But it's just loving your peoples, man. Pretty much, man. Like what they in the word, how much more in the Lord than out the word. Let's get this fulfilling out real quick, man, because this is a scripture that point stuck out to me. Like he said, listen, because right here, let's look at what Paul said. Fill him out right here. It says, yep, yeah, exactly. Philemon chapter 1 verse 16, he says, now as a servant, but above a servant, a brother beloved, especially to me, but how much more unto thee, both in the flesh and in the Lord. So notice how it says both unto me in the flesh and in the Lord. So listen, because the one, not only flesh, because you're my kinsman Israelite, like you and Jake too. But even like what Paul's saying, like probably in the natural sense, like even as a person, like outside the world, I rock with you. But how much more in the Lord? So how much more in the Lord, man? It's like that's where that Romans chapter 12 kicks in, man. That love without dissimulation. Actually, like, that genuine love. Like, no guile in the seat, no hidden agenda. Like, no, exactly. I genuinely love this, bro. In the word, out the love. Genuinely love this sister, man. And that's what count with Genesis 50, man. Because, I always think of that when Joseph actually forgave his brothers. Like, listen, no guile, no deceit, no intention, no ulterior motive. Now that Jacob is gone, our father's gone, he's going like, no, I'm not going to like be like Esau or our uncle, like, our wicked uncle. I'm not going to try to kill my brothers after the father's dead. I'm not playing coy. Like, okay, cool. Now he's dead. Now, no, I generally forgave y'all and I love y'all. Like, even I don't subscribe to it, but a while back I read the 12 patriarchs, man. Even the book of like Joseph, it said, which is I could kind of believe from afar, just reading between the lines. No, it's not in scripture, but he said, listen, their children were like my children pretty much, man. I was like Uncle Joe, man. I was like Uncle Joseph to them, man. The Dan's children was like my children. Reuben's children were like my children. Naphtali, Zebulon, Autumn, they was like mine, man. So that's just is what it is too, man. So that's just like that love without let's say Romans 12 and 9. Let love be without dissimulation, abhor which is evil and cleave to which is good. So yeah, for John says that following the Most High house is good. Sirach says it as well, man. So it is what it is, man. I just want to touch on that, man, because it was pretty good, man. Give the Most High house out, respect, man, and much love to y'all loved ones and y'all brothers and sisters loved ones, man. In the word, out the word, man. Seriously, man. When that love is there, man, that's all. Love conquers everything, man. Love is stronger than all, man. That love without that genuine love, man, it's like that's good, man. Seriously, man. And even with love, it's not saying things gonna happen like your house has fences gonna come, man. But listen, let's restore each other. Let's work through these. Let's reason together, like Isaiah 1:18 said. We shouldn't, and that's what I know about this generation too. Like even like in the sports world, even even in the regular, like as I tell my students, man, they're so quick to fall out, man. I remember this too. Isaiah Thomas said this during the time with Kyrie Irving, right? When he was about to lead the Boston Celtics, this was like that summer, that off season, like 2019, that summer of 2019 or something like that. He said, listen, man. He said, no, where should Kyrie Irving say? Like right here in Boston, he said, listen, you have problems, we work through it. He said, listen, that's how my bad boy Pistons, that's how we worked through it. That's how we got to the championship. We worked through our problems. We reasoned together, man. And that's what made us stronger. But now it's just like, okay, people are so quick to fall out soon, man. Like, now don't get it twisted. Sometimes, like, listen, we fall out somebody, like, okay, cool. You can just know from rip, okay, this isn't probably gonna last long between me and this person, but that's where the long suffering mercy comes in. But cause certain people like, okay, you gotta from rip, you gotta see it. But certain people, it can be worked out. That's where that Sirach 22 comes in. But pride, like reeling of secrets, upbraiding, that's what kind of ruins it, man. Because certain people can't come back. Like like I said, like listen, if you love something, let it go. If it come back, if it's yours, it was in the Lord's will. If it doesn't, it wasn't, man. So that's it is what it is, man. So I just wanted to touch on that, man. Hopefully it's edifying. So peace.